4, 3, 2.
I'm back here at Fulton High School with my former radio teacher and TV teacher, Mr. Mays. I want to ask you, how did you get into radio, and what was your first kind of radio job?
Well, Keith and I started out here at Fulton High School. I was a freshman and had an opportunity. Of course, we had the radio station here at the time, and Mr. Johnson, who was known as Dr. Al Adams on the radio, was the teacher. So I had met him before that, and we had an opportunity to do a high school football show. So I took a little tape recorder around and did interviews with the coaches and the players and put together a show every week. So that's how I got started here as a student at Fulton High School, and then in the years after that got to DJ on the air and broadcast basketball games and do play-by-play. And then right after I graduated, I got a job at WLIL in Lenoir City. Glenn McNish, who was a Fulton High School graduate, called and offered me a position, and I worked with them and a couple of the other stations that they owned. And then did some other freelance type jobs before I was able to come back here to Fulton as a teacher.
My first impression of Mays, he was just a good guy. You know, he's real easygoing, but he knows what he's doing, and he gets results.
So many people do not know this, but you actually used to be a coach as well. Tell me a little bit more about what led you into coaching.
I just enjoyed being around sports, so being around the football team, that was a fun opportunity, and I'm still technically an assistant coach with the football team, and I handle a lot of the administrative things, sports information, of course, do the broadcast on Friday nights of the football games, and then coached baseball for several years, and then got out of the game of baseball. And then this spring, I'm at West High School serving as an assistant JV coach just to help out. And it's fun to be around, a group of people working together towards a common goal. The camaraderie of a team is a lot of fun to be a part of. So I really enjoy that part of it, just going to the field every day and getting to work with a lot of great young men. So that's kind of what brought me back to it this year.
Just different, this year I'm coming in, I do AV 2 and 3, it's one semester, so he's teaching me, how to do podcasts and how to run the, soundboards and all that, so it's all kind of new to me, so he's been real helpful with that.
All right, so my last question is, which do you prefer being called, Coach Mays or Mr. Mays?
It really doesn't make much difference to me. I guess people that know me as Coach Mays, or people that I've coached or been around, from a sports standpoint, I'm glad that they call me Coach Mays. But if it's Mr. Mays or whatever it is, I'm good with any of that.
He's just a real good guy. He really cares about his students. When we're in there, it's like a family almost. So it's pretty cool.
Family, and that is a common theme at Fulton High School. Each student is treated with love and respect regardless of race, and that is something that Mays embodies every day in his classroom. He makes you feel like you are one of his own and doesn't treat anyone else differently and always pushes you to be better. Each day we live by the code. We are professional, we are engaged, we are accountable, we are connected. From Keithon Foster, thank you.
I've never seen nothing like this before. Get you a bike.
Hey, it's Keithon Foster here at the local show here on Cumberland Avenue, and gas prices have been one of the main things of discussion with the prices constantly rising, and it can still rise going forward.
They playing. They need to come on down with some prices, man. Y'all, look, $4. Man, I'm talking about everything is expensive. Y'all already jacked the price up on the food, the gas too.
With the steady increase in gas prices, many are having trouble maintaining their money. We caught up with Kenneth Miller to see how he felt about the price increase.
Personally, I probably fall with everybody else and feeling like it's pretty ridiculous, in all honesty. It's getting out of hand at this point. Before about $30 would fill up my entire tank. Now that gets me about to a half tank. It takes a lot from your budget. It's a lot harder to budget your money, having to deal with gas and just commutes in general. My commute to work isn't as bad, so that's a plus. But in general, yeah, I feel like it's still pretty ridiculous considering.
Man, I'm talking about everything is expensive. Y'all already jacked the price up on the food, the gas too, $4. I can't work under these conditions.
From Keithon Foster, that'll be all. Thank you.